Welcome to SharkCapTable.pro. Keep a bigger bite of equity. We're going to talk about Section 5. So I'm going to come up here and click on Section 5. It takes me right to Section 5. And this is the scenario builder where you can make, save, and recall 3 scenarios. Now, we have 3 scenarios. You can call them A, B, and C, and it could consist of a low or a medium or a high, or all lows if you wanted to. And then you could change the method of raising money using a combination of common, preferred, and convertible notes. Now, the next thing you have to figure out is it a brand new scenario or are you adjusting an existing scenario? In this case, let's assume it's a new scenario. So we would come in here and we would click on that button. I'm going to zoom you down here because you'll be doing the work in Section 6, but I've got more to tell you about Section 5. But this tells you what you're doing. Now, just to prove it, suppose we recalled. It should say adjust scenario A. Okay, that's good. So we're going to hit the Section 5, come back here, and so now we've just done whatever we're going to do, and we would then save it, and that would allow you to come back and recall it another day. See, basically you come down this way, then when you come back, you're up here, and you adjust, and then when you get done, you're really saving these that you recall back into the save mode. Now, let's take a look at what else we have here for you. I'll scroll up a little bit. So let me show you what else we have here. These are sections taken out of your financials, the low, the mid, and the high. We've grouped all the revenues together. These are not going to change unless you go up into the low, the mid, and the high and make some adjustments, okay? This is just to show you where you are. Now, the next thing we have here, of course, is the EBITDA. And again, if it's negative, you're going to see it in red. And these are the pieces of EBITDA, or the regular EBITDA that you're going to be seeing. And then we've got the ending cash for each of the 3 scenarios. And right over here, it shows where the minimum, or what the minimum is. So you're beginning to look at it and say, gee, that's scenario 1. I got to come up with more than $1.4 million to make sure that we have enough money. This one costs 1.2, but that's just the bare minimum. You need to have a little more liquidity, and you understand about liquidity because we've talked about it. So in retrospect, this is a pretty simple thing. Just got to figure out if you got a new scenario or an existing scenario, work on it in 6, save it. If you want to come back and rework it again, recall whichever one it was. And by the way, if you save this, it's saving over the C. If you save the B, it's saving over the B. So if you change something here and you save it here, you're going to recall the same thing that you just saved. So keep that in mind. So there we have it. Thanks very much.